Hi Internet, let's play the crossword for Leap Day, February 29th, a Thursday puzzle created by Esha Datta and edited by Will Shorts. As I was setting up the puzzle on my screen, there was a note above the puzzle here that says this is intended to have picture clues. So we'll see if that shows up in on the website. I'm not using the app, I'm using the website here. There was a puzzle that had picture clues. I think it was New York Times. I solved it recently, and I'm trying to remember where I saw it. I think maybe there was a link in the New York Times has an email newsletter based on games and crosswords that I subscribe to. I think there was a link to a puzzle in there that had picture clues. The one clue I remember, it had a picture of Chinese characters, and the answer was character sketch. And they were all things like that, some drawing related clue, a word related to drawing, and then whatever the drawing was of. So I don't remember if that was a recent puzzle. Maybe it was a link to an archive puzzle, or maybe it was one that was on the website and I solved it, and I just don't remember where I found it. It could not, maybe it wasn't even New York Times. But in any case, let's dive in and see how this is going to play out. Okay, I do see the pictures, so I think that's how it's going to work. So let's just go through like normal, and we'll solve. One across, line just above total, maybe tax. 4 across, place for 3 men of verse, rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, I think is what that is. 10 across, Mideast, site of conflict, pretty much the whole Mideast. 14 across, that in Spanish could be eso. 15 across, nothing doing, no dice pops into my mind, but let's get some more letters. Series of courses, a meal could fit that. Okay, here's our first picture clue. Looks like a crab playing a violin. Is it fiddler crab? I like this. Let's try fiddler crab. I think that's what it is. 17 across, we haven't looked at yet. Response to a baby animal picture, maybe aw. Aw, pronounced that way. 20 across, like many tournaments, play in. Yeah, I think that's going to be teapots for one down, but let's do play in is a kind of tournament. Swiss River, I don't know. Is it Arn? I'll have to look at that. At a discount, maybe. 423 across. 24 across. Harp seal. I see a seal here playing the harp. Oh, I thought this was going to be teapots. I'm going to say harp seal. And see if I can figure out one down later. 26 across, Game Island, represented by hexagonal tiles. I don't know what that is. 28 across, like a planet's path, an ellipse. Yeah, that fits. 29 across, reason to take a back road, maybe. Not sure. And 31 across, blank mater, brain cover. I don't know that. 32 across, testify. Not sure about that. And what do we have here? A swan playing a trumpet. Trumpeter swan, I think, is a kind of swan. Does that fit? Okay, so far we've got fiddler crab, harp seal, and trumpeter swan. So where bags of leaves can be found, I thought that was going to be teapots. Cross my heart. Well, I've got something wrong here. Energizing snack. Wow. Okay. Overrun. Is harp seal wrong? Beats me. No idea. Okay, I think I've got all of these wrong except for harp seal. So let's take out that one was correct. No idea. I like for 5 down, 6 down. What the 1660s Pascaline machine, named for Blaise Pascal, could do. He was a mathematician, so maybe add. Tidal wave is a thing. Okay. School that once used a live bear as a mascot, probably UCLA, the Bruins. Ingredient in some batter, beer batter. I like beer battered onion rings. This is no dice, 15 across, nothing doing. Big name in trucks. Mack truck maybe, or it could be GMC. But I think Mack truck is a big truck. Make bubbly, aerate would fit that definition. What about 12 down? Mideast spice blend. This is like za'atar, I think. There's probably different ways to spell that. State capital, once home to Herman Melville. State capital. That's not clicking. Mideast site of conflict. Still not sure what that is. Series of courses. Maybe it is GMC. Gaza would be the current heart of conflict in the Mideast, and 16 across could be meal, a set of courses. 13 down, Albany is a state capital, where Herman Melville might have been from. Za'atar, I think probably spelled that way. Can we get 19 down? Pause to play. Not sure. Overrun, infest. 21 down, measure of print quality. Something per inch, isn't it? Dots per inch. Energizing snack. Doesn't look like it's going to begin with X. Power bar could be an energizing snack. Tip could be just before the total. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cross my heart, I swear it. Okay. Like many tournaments seated, that also fits. Dots per inch for the measure of print quality, I think. A tea shop. An orbital for a planet's path, okay. And a tea shop is where you might find bags of tea leaves. And pia mater, not a phrase I've seen before, but I don't know much about anatomy. Okay, we looked at 19 down, didn't we? Pause to play, don't know. 26 across. The game island. Oh, is that game Catan? There's some game called Cones of Catan or something Catan. Reason to take a back road, maybe. Not sure. Can we get 25 down? Trees in the birch family. It looks like alders. I don't know that alders and birch are in the same family, but that fits the letters we have. Testify. Not sure. More quickly. Don't know what would fit in there. Certain racing wear. English horn. I've seen this in a crossword before. It is a cor anglais, a relative of the oboe, I think. And pause to play. Recess. Is a pause you might take in school to play, and it is the R, A-A-R-E, not Arn, as I was thinking. Okay. You might take a back road to enjoy the scenery for 29 across. 27 across, 27 down looks like anew for once again. And testify, depose. Okay, I think that's what that is. So let's continue with these acrosses. Boldly stylish in slang, not sure. 41 across, comics, sound. A couple things that could be. 43 across, pastries, usually accompanied by chutney. Samosas? Something in Indian cuisine. I think samosas. Like a final, desperate attempt. Last ditch, Hail Mary, I don't know. 50 across, romantic infatuation. Not sure about that. 51 across, what is that? I'm not sure. Is that a dodo? A toucan? I'm not sure. I'll have to come back to that and get some more crossing letters. Store posting, don't know. Pulitzer-winning author who is also a film critic for Time magazine. I don't know. Salt at Times. Don't know about that. mistakes in baseball, or what the highlighted clues might produce. Mistakes in baseball. Errors. Don't know. Rumpus, ado, could be. Good crossword word. Running shoe brand, could be Nike or other things. Jupa Blank, Pulitzer-winning author of Interpreter of Maladies. I don't know that. 63 across, tis. Better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all, I think is the rest of the quote. 64 across, telegraph, say, could be send. There might be other things that would fit there. Safari, pest for 65. Across, this safari makes me think it's an African-specific thing, and I'm going to say tsetse fly. 68 across, time for Paris's 2024 Jeux Olympiques. The Olympic Games, I think, are going to be in the summer, and the French word for summer is été. 40, let's look at 35 down. Sightings of them can be reported on the Enigma app. Oh, I didn't know there was an app for that. There's an app for everything, I guess. Unlucky accident, a mishap, I think. And 37 down, sweet pea. So 33 down, more quickly. I'm still not sure what that is. Fierce. More is etc. And to say that quickly, you would abbreviate it, etc. Okay, gotcha. Certain racing word with fierce for 40 across would be a speedo, possibly. Okay. 38 down. Renounce. Not sure. Stuck the landing. Nailed it. Whoops. 42 down. Place for soap. I don't know. Comic sound. Like a final desperate attempt. I don't know. Most common vowel sounds in English. Is that sonic, some kind of voiced, something like that? I'm not sure. 44 down, achieve widespread recognition. Don't know. Cotton material, muslin, I think is a cotton cloth. 47 down, calls for delivery. Not sure. Orders, maybe. Attire for a toddler, a onesie, could be. And 49 down, baseball stat. A couple things that could be. Place for soap. What about these shorter down clues? 54 down, coated with gold. Gilt, I think is the word for that. 55 down, list on display at the airport. Could be arrivals, departures, a couple things. Actress Anne of Wag the Dog. Anne H, I think, was in that. All right. So, like a final, desperate attempt. Maybe do or die. That looks like it might fit there. 50 across, romantic infatuation, crush. 51 across, horn. Hornbill. Is that what that is? It's a hornbill playing a horn? Maybe. 52 across, store posting. A G. James a G? Philip a G? I don't know. Salt at times. Don't know. So mistakes in baseball. All these are instruments. Fiddler crab, harp seal, trumpeter swan, hornbill. Wild pitches? That is a mistake in baseball, the wild pitch, when the pitcher throws it outside so that the catcher can't catch it. And I guess all these are wild animals, and they are playing instruments on certain pitches, I guess. I think that's what that is getting at. 61 across, running shoe brand, not going to be Nike. Jumpa, not going to get that unless I get more letters there. So most common vowel sounds. Oh, schwa is a common vowel sound in English. Achieve widespread recognition. I guess, arrive. He's arrived. He gets lots of recognition. So store posting, and they might post their hours on the door, their hours of operation. It's Avia. Yeah, dad jokes, and Avia or Avia is a running shoe. Okay. So list on display. ETAs probably. Estimated times of arrival. 59 down. Popular song is a hit. And calls for delivery orders. And it is Jhumpa Lahiri, Pulitzer-winning author, interpreter of melodies. 49 down, baseball stat that looks like RBI, runs batted in. Renounce. I don't know. I keep thinking repudiate. I can't think of another word that ends in 8. Place for soap. And salt at times. De-icer. You use that. Melrose Place was a soap opera, so I think that's what that is getting at. And abdicate and bam for a comic sound. All right, let's admire the puzzle. I like kind of these innovative things that New York Times is doing with graphics. So as I say, I think this is the second puzzle I've seen from the New York Times where pictures are used as clues, but I don't remember how long ago. I solved the puzzle recently, but I think it was a puzzle from the archive, and it may have been an older puzzle. But yeah, and then we've also seen like the whack-a-mole puzzle. There was another one I did recently. I remember I titled the video "Stay Till the End" because there was a little graphic display at the end. And then another one I did from the archive. I haven't filmed it for the channel, but it was an Evel Knievel themed puzzle. And there was a little graphic at the end after you'd solved it. There were 3 buses at the bottom, and then a little character of a motorcycle going, can I do this on the camera? Going up and over the buses, jumping over it the way Evel Knievel did. So clever work. I mean, crossword puzzles have been around for a long time. But kudos to the New York Times for trying to keep them, fresh and updated, and trying to do things with, online formatting that couldn't be done in a pen and paper puzzle. Traditionalists may say, well, I just like to, have my pencil and my paper and just do the puzzle on paper the way I always have. You see a lot of comments in that on the New York Times blog whenever there's a rebus clue. They're like, there shouldn't be rebuses. There should just be 1 letter per square. Well, okay. There are puzzles that do that, if you prefer that kind. I don't mind some trying new things. There's no harm in just trying new things and see how they go. So kudos to the New York Times for trying this picture clue idea. I'd like to see more of this. This one, I must say, the other one I solved, the clues I thought were, what's the word? So I like all these. I got them from the picture: fiddler crab, harp seal, the revealer, wild pitches. Okay, I don't think it lands as well as maybe something else might have. But I don't set crossword puzzles, so I know it's difficult. I can't do it, so I don't have a lot of room to criticize. That was a good way to spend a few minutes. I like that puzzle. I'm glad I did it. Thanks for watching.